When the moon hits your eye like a big piece of pie, that's amore. Hiya. So, what we're doing here, look at that big old vat of homemade tomato sauce. That is about 1 day's harvest of tomatoes from the garden. And we're going to probably make several vats of those and freeze them. One of our staples is just for a quick, easy dinner at night is to warm up some, to boil some pasta with some nice organic sauce. I'm going to tell you what was in this recipe. I used this big old Vitamix to mix up all the tomatoes. We do not use oil, so I looked at a recipe. I don't like recipes like just going with the Tao and the creative spirit. Ataraxia, if you know the old Greek philosophers, Pyrrho and all those motherfreakers. Look them up. Now, what happened with all that? I forget what I'm saying. All right, so we do not use oil. Why? It's fat with no nutritional value. It's not whole foods because it's processed. So I looked at Forks Over Knives. Check out Forks Over Knives online. Great recipes, oil-free recipes. Sort of got a sense, but then I did it myself. And what you got in there, I blended up a bunch of tomatoes. Just filled it with tomatoes. That is about 3 of those Vitamixes full blended tomatoes. In each I put some fresh garlic and onions, some fresh oregano. All of that from the garden. Except we didn't grow garlic this year. We bought that organic local from a farmer. Everything else is in the garden. Put a little bit of squash, not a lot, from the garden. Put a little bit of flax milk for the creaminess, but actually that pink look is not really from the flax because it came out pink before I put the flax in. That's because I grow a lot of heirloom, really sweet, delicious pink lady varieties of tomatoes, which are a pinker as opposed to a deep dark red. I'm going to taste it. It's beautiful. I blended all that stuff up. Green pepper from the garden, blended it all up right in there, and then stuck her in there. Add a little red pepper to taste, a little salt to taste. I also put a little white wine vinegar. Give a little sort of wine taste to it. We'll probably make several, because we'll be picking tomatoes for another month or so. Going to make several batches of these, freeze them for the winter. Can also can it and preserve it. We're trying to grow as much of our food as possible, not only for what we eat now, but all into the future. Of course, everything completely organic, sustainable agriculture, lots of nitrogen from the manure compost from the farm. And that's it. We're going to boil it. By the way, it's a little liquidy, so we're going to boil it down to get a little thicker. We're going to freeze her up, and then we'll have lots of sauce for the winter. Vast majority grown in the garden, 100% organic, 100% no oil. Peace out. Love the planet, love the body, love everybody in the world, no matter what their beliefs are, and no matter who they are. Peace.